How's it going, everyone? My name is Alcala, and today I will be talking a little bit about Costco and this growing company. So welcome. Quick question: who loves free food? I know I do. So why not hit up Costco for an hour and walk around, taste testing, and being a food critic, for the many samples they have around. When looking at the Fortune 500 company, there's no better warehouse club than Costco. Not only do they have great deals on products, but the gas. Come on, praise the Lord for the cheaper gas, even if that just means a penny difference. Throughout the next few slides, we'll be learning a little bit more about Costco and how they run their company and what they hold true to. So moving on, looking at the background of Costco, we learned that this company has been around for a little over 40 years. Now, throughout the years, Costco began to evolve. Actually, it even evolved into its name, Costco, after many years. Costco was not always named Costco. Instead, it was known as Price Club. As pictured, we see the difference. Now, Costco is looking to provide customers with a wide variety of merchandise, best possible prices, quality brand name products, and the list goes on. A huge part of this company is that they are always looking out for members. In order to do so, it involves reducing prices. Lastly, as you can imagine, starting a company where you are actually in debt before starting, and then as the years goes on, you are seeing some light that leads to success and profit. That seems like a feeling founder James Sinegal and Jeffrey Brotman had upon finding this company. They began generating billions in profit in just 6 years. Now, can you imagine that? 6 years? I wish mindsets like these would be contagious for those wanting to start a business, because I feel like many just look at the way that they're going to be in debt and their business isn't going to succeed. But again, like Sinegal and Brotman did, they brought Costco into a flourishing company. Now, moving into business strategy through Costco. There are many factors that go into a business strategy, and first we will be looking at Costco's strategy and leadership. Costco uses a cost leadership. Here, many think a company needs to have the lowest prices, but that is not the case. While Costco does have great prices, shout out to the gas again, Costco is competing with other companies in its target market, and by doing so, they have created a war, quote-unquote war, and is generating much profit throughout the days and throughout the years. We constantly hear how money does not necessarily bring about happiness to people, but it definitely helps Costco in making employees happy with good benefits and pay. Again, with money, it doesn't always bring happiness, but it does bring about a business, and it hopefully wouldn't bring foreclosure in it, but instead will help it bring a lot more customers, a lot more members, and yeah, that's kind of what Costco does in terms of business strategy. Continuing business strategy, we're going to be looking at a 10K form in which Costco has all its financials, analysis, and other little strategic things. And this form may look a little intimidating, but really it's not completely, intimidating or as terrible as it may look. And if it were not for me taking accounting, I would have been completely lost in all these number lines and all these blue and white lines. In reading through Costco's financial report, it's 10K. We can examine their financial state and how Costco sees no sign of closure or financial instability in their future. Looking strictly at the net sales, as of 2015 compared to 2011, Costco has increased sales by 26,618,000. Now, in terms of us as a society, specifically members of Costco, we're contributing majorly, and I think the impact that members have right now is a positive one, because there's constant growth in membership sales, and if someone sees that someone's loving Costco with their sales and things they sell, it's going to be an influence to others around them, and they're going to want to become members and eventually help Costco grow again with their sales. Moving on to a little more strategy and more competitive strategy, we can look at Porter's competitive forces. Porter's competitive strategies are exactly what it sounds like, strategies that improve competition amongst other businesses. I think it is important to look at a company and compare it to a sporting event like a championship, because that is what it is. Costco formulates a supplier power strategy through prices, products, return policies, and customer service. This strategy makes rivals look at their own company and examine what they can do to create change, which then makes Costco seem superior because of the influence and the change that the other company has to do to keep up with Costco. Now, every employee, like a positional player, is there to contribute, and that is to build up a franchise that will compete and use the strategies to outside its outside its competitors, excuse me. Enterprise business system. Now, this is kind of a topic I didn't quite understand, but kind of did some research kind of to find out the basics of it and how Costco uses that to its advantage, or maybe a disadvantage that they want to work on. Now, enterprise business system, also known as an e-business, has been a growing concept that is allowing for companies to manage its products and analytics. As you look at the companies presented that help tag team with Costco, there are multiple ways that they contribute to the success of this Fortune 500 company. A big thing for a company like Costco is that they need to be picky in who they bring in to help them with these product analytics, because reliability is huge in a day where there's so much to be handled and fraud exceeding yearly. A reliable company is what keeps another business rolling. Enterprise business system is beneficial because it not only helps store data in a usable format, but it maximizes the reliability of IT infrastructure necessary for customer service. So in other words, these analytics that are being handled by other people is absolutely important because it helps Costco keep itself in check. Sustaining and growing through information systems / technology. With technology so rapidly advancing, we are seeing so many different things that we have not seen in the past. And because of these updates and modernization and with all these updates and modernization, there are so many businesses that are following along to these updates and modernizations. Costco has not seemed to change much, and this goes on to show just how powerful this company is. They don't seem to be modernizing really anything. They kind of just stayed stagnant, but still they're a powerhouse company. One system that seems to be good for Costco is a transaction processing system, which helps keep a company grounded and eager for competition, as mentioned in a previous slide. Again, because technology is advancing, IT needs to improve in the workplace, and this change rapidly grows and keeps a company accountable. Another system that really helps gain an edge is growing alliances. Alliances are great in that there is always room for improvement, and through improvement comes growth that allows companies to almost control its competitors. Again, just like Costco's doing, they're not very flashy, but again, they keep other competitors on their toes and kind of staying up to date with them. Which brings me along to my second point, that staying updated and being a part of the norm is ideal and vital for most companies, and Costco being steady is controlling that pace perfectly. Moving on to social media. Now, this is always a fun topic to discuss because there are so many views on whether it is beneficial or damaging to a company. Costco being Costco and steady in its modernization has not been known to be on top of the social media norm. In fact, as I looked through their Instagram handle, I thought I would see a pattern that showed a consistent posting strategy, but in fact, after looking, I saw postings maybe once every other day, if that. I began seeing weeks between posts. With social media being such a thriving part in our society, I think Costco should take advantage of it and create a sense of community through its social media platforms. And by doing this, they can really attract a younger market along with its market right now. The reason they can attract a young market is because of social media, and us young people using it can easily want a membership because of the deals. And I mean, what college student doesn't like good deals? And free food with the food that goes around with the samples. Organizational structure. Now, structure is a concept and reality that people should strive to carry within their lives, and especially a company that deals with people, and people who have hearts. I mean, people get attached to companies, to stores, to a certain product in the store, and Costco is always looking for ways to create a better experience for its customers and members. Satisfying people is a great way to generate customer loyalty, because after one good experience, there's a buzz that spreads, and then this helps generate a nexus of publicity. Costco's organizational structure, as mentioned, are a common goal of excellence, a positive attitude, high energy, service orientation, and teamwork. This seems like structures to lead a business because combining teamwork, attitude, and work ethic is just a deadly combination. One thing a person can control is attitude and effort, and it sure is a lot easier when you have a company that has your back and gives you proper training on how to go about doing this. Because some people are really lost and don't know how to carry a good attitude or effort. These kinds of organizational structures allow Costco to again compete with its competitors and bring about ways to lead and contribute to a company's success. Continuing on to organizational structures. There are two different two different kinds of organizational structures. One is a flat organizational structure, and two, I'm not really trying to pronounce a hierarchical structure. Both of these organizational structures are great ways to attack a company, and they are beneficial depending who is leading, because ultimately it is up to the leader and how he decides to lead a company. Now, Costco specifically runs on a flat organizational structure. This means that there is not a whole lot of middle management. There is direct layout in who is in charge of who, and this helps Costco run smoothly. Because one manager is in charge of a specific category like marketing or human resources. By doing it this way, it allows for a smoother way to run the company. There is less confusion in who is doing what and how they are to do it. An employee will have an overhead of a manager who will demand a specific task to be done and the way the company wants it to be done. Lastly, Costco carries and implements a formal, rigid culture. This fits Costco perfectly because they are all working towards a common goal of being successful and bringing in revenue. Setting a goal and knowing what you are trying to achieve is vital in the eyes of the employees because that way they will not be lost and confused as to why they are working. In closing, Costco, as you can see, is rapidly becoming a popular place to shop. Whether that is to get gas, again, the few pennies makes a difference, groceries, or even a snack from the fruit parlor, or just the free food that goes around in the samples. Costco is making those big strides in dominating the warehouse top producer realm. Costco can benefit us in so many ways when looking at the practical ways of life, whether that's gaining patience while waiting in those big lines, or learning to be selfless and let someone cut you because they only have an item or two. You can even practice a sense of love by helping others around you get products off the shelf or carrying something for them. Costco goes much farther than just helping us with products and service. Life lessons are just around at Costco, and there's no better place to work. And there's no better place to work on your character when you're being tested with this. From different strategies to a variety of different organizational structures, Costco seems to carry its business with integrity at the forefront. And I don't know about you, but shopping at a store that carries that kind of integrity, that kind of customer service, is extremely appealing to me, and that's kind of a store I want to support and I want to shop at. Thank you.